By now, the world has heard that Steve Jobs passed away at just 56 years old. Yet, no question, his revolutionary ideas and products forever changed our lives. 10 Your Side's David Culver is here now with more on the impact that Jobs' creations had on so many. And this is a man whose life will certainly not be measured in years, but in ideas.
Absolutely. Just a couple of those ideas right here, the iPhone and the iPad. Of course, this is part of his unmistakable legacy, no doubt. And we wondered, though, how many younger generations will remember Jobs and what the future will be for his company, Apple. We headed to ODU's campus overnight to talk with students.
This is the closest I've ever gotten to a college graduation.
Steve Jobs never graduated from college, yet here he is in 2005 delivering the commencement address at Stanford University, of all places, imparting his wisdom on the next generation.
You have to trust in something, your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever, because believing that the dots will connect down the road will give you the confidence to follow your heart, even when it leads you off the well-worn path.
Jobs spoke from experience. The college dropout found success only after some very public setbacks. But today, Jobs is not known for those trying times, but for the wildly successful products they yielded.
Everyone's got an iPod now. Like, you can't say, oh, I don't know what an iPod is. I've had a first generation iTouch for about 3 years now, and I've got hundreds of applications, music applications, games, play it all day long.
And while these ODU students are confident Jobs' technology will live on, they say the deeper message behind his life will too.
Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life.
It shows that anything can happen if you just put enough effort into it. I mean, do what you love and you can go far.
If you set your mind to it, you can do anything you want. It's like, just imagine it and you can go with it. Just got to work for it. You got to know what you want to do. It's pretty inspirational. But he's a good man.
And if you could ask the billionaire tech mogul what the greatest invention of life is, he would say he already found it.
No one wants to die. Even people who want to go to heaven don't want to die to get there. And yet, death is the destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it. And that is as it should be, because death is very likely the single best invention of life.
And what the students we spoke with also said they're confident Apple will continue to do well. They say, Carrie, that they plan to still buy Apple products.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see where the company goes from here. And as Don is about to tell us, Apple was just one of the things that Steve Jobs had his hands in. Don?
Carrie, Jobs died as the largest shareholder of the Walt Disney Company. In 1986, he bought an animation computer division from George Lucas for $10 million. He later named it Pixar Animation, and in 2006, he sold it to Disney for $7.5 billion, accounting for most of his fortune. Now, here are some other lesser-known facts about Jobs. Like Bill Gates, he is also a college dropout, leaving Reed College in Oregon in 1972 after only one semester. His first job was a video game designer at Atari in 1974. As CEO of Apple, he paid himself an annual salary of $1. The shares he owns in Apple worth almost $2 billion. To learn more about Jobs, log on to wavy.com.